In the glittering court of Louis XIV, one man stood above all others in artistic brilliance, Nicolas Fouquet. As superintendent of finances, Fouquet wielded considerable power, but his true passion lay in the world of art and architecture. He poured his wealth and talent into creating Vaux-le-Vicomte, a magnificent chateau that eclipsed even the king's palaces in grandeur. The Sun King, accustomed to being the center of every solar system, was not pleased. Fouquet, blinded by his artistic ambitions, failed to grasp a fundamental law of power: never outshine the master. He had inadvertently awakened the serpent of envy in the king's heart. Louis XIV, consumed by resentment and insecurity, accused Fouquet of embezzlement. The charges, likely fabricated, stuck. Fouquet, stripped of his power and fortune, spent the rest of his days imprisoned. His glorious chateau, a monument to his artistic genius, became a bitter reminder of his fatal miscalculation. Fouquet's downfall serves as a stark warning. In the relentless game of power, the most dazzling light can quickly be extinguished if it dares to outshine the sun. The first and arguably most important law in the 48 Laws of Power is deceptively simple: never outshine the master. It is a law as old as civilization itself, etched into the annals of history through countless tales of ambition, envy, and betrayal. This law transcends professions and social hierarchies. It applies to ambitious courtiers vying for the king's favor, to rising stars in a cutthroat corporate environment, even to aspiring artists seeking the approval of a demanding mentor. The principle remains the same. Those in positions of power are inherently insecure. They demand constant validation and are threatened by anyone who might eclipse them. To navigate the treacherous waters of power, one must master the art of subtle deference. This does not imply weakness or subservience. It is rather a calculated strategy to disarm those who perceive you as a threat. Understanding the psychology of power is paramount to grasping the importance of this first law. Those who attain positions of authority often possess fragile egos. Their sense of self-worth becomes intertwined with their perceived status and accomplishments. Any perceived challenge to their authority or superiority can trigger feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. This insecurity can manifest as envy, resentment, or even outright hostility towards the perceived threat. By appearing less capable than you are, you disarm those who might otherwise feel threatened. You allow them to bask in the illusion of their own superiority, thereby neutralizing their potential for envy and aggression. This is not about suppressing your talents or ambitions. It is about strategic self-presentation. It is about making those in power feel secure enough to allow you to rise, albeit at a pace and in a manner that does not threaten their own standing. Section 4. Echoes throughout history. History is replete with examples of individuals who failed to heed this crucial law. Galileo Galilei, despite his groundbreaking astronomical discoveries, faced the wrath of the Inquisition for daring to challenge the Church's geocentric view of the universe. His brilliance, rather than being celebrated, was perceived as a direct threat to the established order. In the cutthroat world of Renaissance Italy, the brilliant artist and inventor, Leonardo da Vinci, understood the need for strategic self-presentation. While his notebooks overflowed with radical ideas and inventions far ahead of his time, he carefully chose which projects to share publicly, always mindful of the potential envy of patrons and rivals. These historical examples underscore the universality and enduring relevance of this first law of power. It is a timeless principle that transcends cultures, professions, and historical periods. Section 5. Navigating the minefield of ambition. Applying this law in our own lives requires a delicate balance of ambition and discretion. It is not about becoming a sycophant or sacrificing your own goals. It is about recognizing that the pursuit of power is a delicate dance, one that requires strategic awareness and careful execution. When working under a superior, whether a demanding boss, a powerful executive, or a temperamental artist, it is crucial to make them feel indispensable. Highlight their accomplishments, seek their input on projects, and offer praise judiciously. This is not about insincerity, but about acknowledging the reality of power dynamics. Never make the mistake of assuming that talent alone is enough to guarantee success. In the game of power, perception is often more important than reality. How you present yourself, how you navigate relationships with those in positions of authority, can ultimately determine your success or failure. Section 6. Mastering the art of subtle influence. Mastering this first law is not about becoming invisible or suppressing your own ambitions. It is about learning to wield power in a way that is both effective and strategic. It is about understanding that true power often lies in subtlety and influence. By mastering the art of subtle deference, you can disarm potential rivals, earn the trust of those in power, and create a path for your own advancement. Remember, the goal is not to permanently dim your light, but to shine it strategically, illuminating the path to your own success without inadvertently setting fire to your own ambitions. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my page for more insights on mastering the art of power and influence.